I'm Matthijs van Veen. I'm the head of the Saxion Extended Reality Lab from the Saxion University of Applied Sciences in Enschede. And in the lab we do a lot of research and development into XR, gaming technology, immersive storytelling and training and simulation in XR. Public values in XR and immersive experience is of course a very broad topic. We talk about the technology itself, the headsets, where you have kinds of eye tracking, and if you combine that with all kinds of other sensorics and hardware, you can of course learn a lot about individual users, which can lead to all kinds of abuse, of course. We can also talk about accessibility, where you somehow don't have access to the technology, either because you can't afford it or you're visually impaired or whatever other reasons. And we also talk about the experiences itself, where you can either traumatize people, but you can also desensitize people. And if I look at my own work, when we prototype, because we do a lot of prototyping in the lab, we really take the end user into account and see if we can do them harm with our prototypes, and we design around public values in that respect. I think there are two main things for me to stand out. First of all, is the lack of standardization. And we see XR and immersive experience there's a lot of growth, especially in training and simulation. And we lack good standards, so technical standards about interoperability, data, single sign login, but also about user experience, so playground, button mapping. And because we have a few different ecosystems out there, it's very difficult for big organizations to implement IX training and simulation on ground scale. I think IX has the opportunity to transform simulation and training in a big way, because it allows us to train time and place independent, but it also allows us to train things that are very difficult to train in real life. And on the other hand, it's also maybe the ultimate empathy device by developing empathy, giving somebody the perspective of somebody else. So we can also do a lot of social good with these technologies. So I think it's very important for the international community to come together, research, industry, enthusiasts. And that is because it's still industry very in development. There's a lot of small, medium enterprises. And I think we can benefit greatly from each other's experience and each other's technology and insights. So these kinds of happening really help to fortify the ecosystem and drive us all forward.